I got friends that I know that I'm only gonna hear from in a time of need. I got friends that hit me up when it's been a long time they ain't heard from me. I got friends that will just be cool if I make that call and tell him it's peak. If he puts you on a shirt, he did it for me, it's a loyalty. I got friends that won't go anywhere else, she calls me the TBE. I got friends that I call my G, couple day ones with me. I got friends that started out like that, but she turned into a queen. Back in the palace ain't where you find my royalty.
Finna black out, max out.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros. Does boxing need Shakur Stevenson? I'm sure all of you heard the news by now. People kept atting us and wanting to hear us speak about this. This is why we're discussing it now. But Shakur Stevenson tweeted on January 29th, I'm officially retiring from the sport of boxing. I'll be in the gym forever, perfecting my craft and helping the next generation become great and chase their dreams. But I ain't FW this week boxing game. You know, effing with this week boxing game. So, yo, this dude be wilding over here, dog. Yo, so that's what Shakur said. So as of January 29th, Shakur Stevenson has retired from the sport of boxing. $1 trillion bill. Does boxing need Shakur Stevenson?
Listen, if he didn't make this announcement, nobody would have said, hey, when's the next Shakur Stevenson fight? I've been looking forward to it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, he is a talented fighter, but I'm sick and tired of falling asleep on my Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? It's my only day off, man. I hate going to sleep so early every time. Listen, and we got to give that snooze award to somebody else because, I mean,
nobody stands a chance.
Nobody stands a chance. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point we just had to name it the Shakur Stevenson Snooze Award. You know what I'm saying? He would just get it every year. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I'm good. I'm good with narcoleptic Shakur Stevenson. I'm good, but G, let me hold this. I like him. I like him a lot, though. You know what I'm saying?
All right, G.
Yeah, I mean, for one, I don't believe him. So I kind of just feel like he's frustrated. And so, you know, these guys, they go to social media just to, I guess, get sympathy or something. But I don't think it's necessarily working, you know, like, because people acknowledge him as a talent. But the back of everyone's mind is like, damn, bro, but your fights do suck, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You know, you know, so it's tough. It's like, because he's probably feeling the pressure from his sponsorships, from his promotional team, his everybody that represents him, probably the network, everybody. Like, it's like, yo, bro, yo, we're looking at your analytics. It ain't popping like that, man. We need to see more knockouts. We need to see more this, more that. And he's probably like, yo, that's just not me. And they're like, yo, that's cool. You could do what you're doing, but don't expect us to put money behind you, you know? And that could be frustrating, especially for a guy like Shakur who's young. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to get the big fights, you know, but he's probably just like, yo, man, I'm tired, you know? So it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? It's just, man, he just has to take more chances, man. Take more risks in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Go for knockouts. Try to be more explosive. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be defensively sound, but when it's like, yo, you had an injury and you're only using your jab, and anytime a guy's approaching you, you're fighting off the back foot, just throwing a jab, that gets boring, man. After like the fourth round, you're like, all right, if you've seen the first round, you're going to see them all because they're all the exact same rounds. People don't want to see that, man. People want to be exciting or feel excited when they watch you fight, you know, like, and he removes all excitement. So it's just unfortunate, but hey, man, I think maybe try moving up then to another division. You know what I'm saying? Like, try something else that's a little different that maybe you in a new space might spark you to be more, I don't know, like, let's say 135 right now? Try moving up to 140. Maybe at 135, you still aren't confident enough that your power's kicking in. So maybe you just need a little bit more size to put on a little bit more muscle so you can now be more explosive. Do something different, but like you just giving up talking about, yeah, man, I'm tired of all the games. And it's like, come on, son. Like, I don't know, man. Shame on you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's whatever, man.
Ned.
Oh, snap. Oh, Shakur knocked me out real quick. That never happened in real life though. But well, Shakur, yeah, you would help the young fighters chase their dreams because they're gonna fall asleep when you're working out with them and everything. But you're a part of sport. Like, yo, every their styles like every we say this on the show every time. Styles make fights, and Shakur, your style, even though it's not the fights we want, it's the fights we need for boxing. Like, you get the big fights. You're a talented fighter. You're a skilled fighter. So I wouldn't say retirement at this age is just absurd. Like, you doing this is just you're in your feelings. This is what I call in your feelings, because you're retiring because you don't like what the people you want to prove. You want to like pander to the people, but like honestly, Shakur, keep doing your thing. We need you. You're keystone to the to boxing. You're keystone to the piece of boxing. So don't sit here and let the opinions of us or others, disclaimer for Shakur Stevenson, deter you from boxing. Like, come on, bro. You do what you do. You box how you box, but give us the fights we want. You haven't given us the fights we want, and for you to sit there and go all over the place and get emotional and get outraged and sad or whatever. I'm not gonna penalize you on nothing like that. But for you to act like that, it's insane. It's insane, So
Can you explain how Shakur is a keystone to the piece of boxing?
He's Mount Rushmore, huh?
He's 20. How old is he? Like 21, 20? He's like 22, 23?
No, he's older than that.
24, 25?
I mean, why don't you, if you want, wow, bro.
How old is he?
Crazy.
Because
I think he's like 25 years old, but let me look it up.
25 years old. But he's been doing what he needs to do. He's a champion of the sport.
He's 26 years old.
26 years old.
Yeah.
I say, Shakur, move up and weight, fight the better fighters. And even if you
didn't answer the question, how is he a keystone to the piece of boxing or whatever the hell it was that you just said? What makes Shakur Stevenson so important to boxing?
He's one of skill. He may not have the power. He may not have the powerful. He may not have the power. It's the power we're looking for from Shakur.
Answer the question, man.
Is Teofimo Lopez a keystone to the piece of boxing?
No.
So why should
so let me ask you this: like, all right, bro, you gotta be easy, dog. Gotta be easy. All right, Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez had every belt and a disputed WBC belt. He's disputed, undisputed, meaning you can dispute whether or not he was really undisputed, but he held more titles than Shakur Stevenson. Then he moved up in weight and beat Josh Taylor, the guy who was former undisputed at 140 and didn't lose all the belts in the ring. You don't see Teofimo Lopez as a cornerstone to the piece of boxing, but you see Shakur Stevenson as a cornerstone to the piece of boxing.
Sense.
I feel Shakur has like a skill set where it's like, it's not like he's not gonna take a guy's head off, but he's gonna give you a good game, and he's gonna do that every time when he fights. But it may be talking about Shakur got me a little drowsy right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little drowsy, like it's just like
how all right.
No.
You know, I misspoke.
Yeah, I missed the pun, but
we missed that pun. You think that was that cute?
Got me a little drowsy. But wow. Shakur, I don't think retiring this early, he's gonna retire. Saying he's gonna retire is a little absurd to me because he's talented. Like we watched him. He's become undisputed at his weight class.
No one's disputing that, bro. But you made it seem like he was so important to boxing. You said like he was like a cornerstone to the piece of boxing, bro.
He can become. He just gotta get a little meat on his bones, pause. And he gotta just like box. Like, yo.
You know what? You know what? Hold on, TBE. Because you know what? I agree. Yeah. I agree with you. You know what it is? He is a staple about. He's showing kids, all these other kids, you don't have to be exciting. You can be boring. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is just different. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, TB. Finish cooking, TBE. That's right.
Yes. Yeah,
yo, this dude is cooking some garbage.
Right.
No, you have to eat.
It's like Shakur is like he's not exciting, but he gets the job done. And just because people don't agree with how you get the job done doesn't mean you can't get the job done. It's like, come on, like, yo, get in there, beat your opponent up, outmatch your opponent, outscore your opponent, and finish. But for the I didn't know he retired. Is he officially retired?
That's what he said, bro. We discussing what he tweeted.
I'm just saying, is he officially retired, or is
only he would know the answer to that, bro.
Only he would know the answer. Right. So for me, he's not officially retired. This is just for just to get the boxing bros to talk about it. And Shakur, nobody talk about you. Like, you retired, nobody talking about you but us. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna come back in the ring. He's gonna fight somebody else. And next time you fight, show that you're ready to fight. And I'm gonna get your weight up, because the way you throwing your punches, it's not sleeping nobody, but the viewers. That's that.
All right. So to answer the question, does boxing need Shakur Stevenson? No, but insomniacs do. Okay, so without Shakur, there's going to be a lot of people having sleepless nights. Okay, and like Trill said, I'm not a fan of, falling asleep on Saturdays when I was expecting to watch some good boxing. Shakur said that he's not going to leave the gym, but he's going to continue to help younger fighters chase their dreams. And I thought that's a great job for Shakur, because nobody's a better runner than him, especially inside the boxing ring. So he is definitely pursuing his calling by teaching young fighters how to chase their dreams. So salute to you, Shakur Stevenson, on that. Look, we're all getting at something. See, there's been this huge debate between boxing and running. And we've had it before, G and myself, Trill, and we've all had this debate. Is this person boxing or is this person running? Right? We all agree that boxing is using your movement to set up offense, making an opponent miss to counter, which means you're using defense to create offense. If you use defense to create more defense and moving in a defense, and you never score punches and you never throw punches other than a jab, you are officially running. People cite Floyd Mayweather, but if you watch Floyd Mayweather wasn't a runner. In fact, Floyd's counterpunch was often a straight right hand, which is a power punch. And Floyd often disciplined his opponents to the point where they were afraid to throw punches, because Floyd was intelligent with how he did it. If Floyd made someone miss a combination, he would touch him to the body, either with the jab or right hand. If Floyd made someone miss, he would counter. That was the difference between Floyd and all these other guys who run. Shakur's not doing what Andre Ward did. Shakur's not doing what Terrence Bud Crawford does. Bud Crawford just destroyed Spence in the biggest fight of his career. Made him miss and made him pay. No one saw Bud running. Shakur Stevenson is great athleticism, but he uses his athleticism to put everyone to sleep. He needs to be more offensive minded. End of discussion. End of discussion. Great. We made everyone miss. You know who made people miss? Ben Whitaker made his opponent miss last night, but he also knocked him out. He also stopped him. He used his athleticism to land punches. And that's where Shakur Stevenson fails. That's where Shakur Stevenson drops the ball. So now he's mad that everyone is saying he's boring. Yeah, you're boring, dog. When you dominate around, and all you're doing is dominating around with a jab and an occasional power punch, that is boring. Step on the gas. Try to get the referee to stop the fight. And if you don't do that, it's boring. So, and the last thing I say is no boxing doesn't need Shakur Stevenson. You got Teofimo Lopez, who's accomplished more. You got Devin the Dream Haney, who's accomplished more since they've turned pro. And everyone's saying, oh, but nobody wants to fight Shakur. Nobody wants to fight Shakur. I want to see them fight Shakur. But when you look at his fight against Edwin De Los Santos and you look at the reaction to his fights, you see why people don't want to fight Shakur. So in the end, I don't believe he's retired. But if he is retired, it's not like boxing is going to be like, how do we go on without the great Shakur?
The cornerstone of boxing.
The cornerstone of this magnificent sport of boxing. People will be like, all right, cool. At this point, if Shakur retires, he's hurting himself more than he's hurting the sport of boxing because I don't know how he's going to maintain his lifestyle. I don't know what else he's qualified to do that's going to pay him what he was making boxing, and that's going to help him. So if
Sleep
anything,
therapy.
What you say, bro?
Sleep therapist.
Just snore.
It's like, all right, I haven't slept in weeks. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put on this tape of me fighting Edwin De Los Santos, and you score each round. And at the end of this fight, I'm going to come back to check on your score.
Hold on.
The score comes back after the second round. Go ahead.
Shakur gave me the best sleep of my life watching his fights. I tell him that. Like, the best sleep I got was watching him Stevenson's fights. I swear to God.
Shakur Snore Stevenson.
Shakur. Yo, he should change his name to that. Shakur, Snore, or Melatonin. You know Yo, he needs to embrace that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Shakur Snore.
Sleep therapy. Sleep therapy. Oh my goodness. I love it.
Because my man, like, he needs like 3 knockouts in a row to beat these allegations. Anyway, I'm done. I don't got nothing else.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know who you're rocking with. It's the Boxing Bros.